Landon studied the Wizard Liz content to know what she really wants. Just to do this, I feel like this is what actually happened. He wasn't the man she was looking for, but he knew what she was looking for and tried to be that. And this is what Shira 7 says: never tell a man what you're looking for, because then he'll try to trick you into being the one just to let you down. I swear something was wrong with Landon all along. Like, you always knew he was bullshitting. Like, the only reason we believed it is because how she saw him, how the Wizard Liz was idolizing him. That's what made him great. But otherwise, he was just spitting all this bullshit that didn't make any sense. Just, bro, stop. It's embarrassing. The only reason we wanted it to work is because how happy she was, really. I wasn't into the Wizard Liz content that much, let me be honest. I thought it was always really aggressive. But now I know why. Now I know why. Like, this is why we need the standards. This is why we need to stand on business. This is why we need to not be stepped over all the time. We have to be aggressive about it. And now I'll just binge watch all her videos, because not only is she speaking to every single woman, but she's speaking to herself, which is more powerful and spiritual than anything. The fact that the Wizard Liz is also having a boy, like, talk about the cycle of life. Even if she doesn't get the strongest partner, I know she's gonna raise a kick-ass son, and that's gonna be her revenge. Okay, and I have to talk about Landon's text. Like, it is hysterical, but let me go through it again to make some sense of it. Are you still in Dallas? So this is when he's in Dallas, going to New York and then back, but Liz is in London, and she's like, yeah, why? Just wondering who all I know is still there. I just got back from London, in New York City Tuesday, then back in Dallas for a week. Do you have any plans? And she's immediately like, aren't you married? He's then like, no, plus just looking for friends. And then he switches on to delete chats immediately. Sus. Since when aren't you married? Because he's a public figure. Everyone knows you're married, bro. Yeah, well, it's a complicated long distance internet thing. Like you're saying, your whole relationship is fake because it's long distance and because of the internet, so you have to pretend to be together. But no, I'm not married, lol. Not a normal life for sure. So your whole relationship is fake. She is onto the questions. Girl is not messing around. No, it's not, but I'm not married. That part is not real. And she's like, what are you even saying, bro? What do you mean? Haha, do you want to see me? He just completely switches to get back to the conversation. I'm not talking about my marriage. I'm talking about meeting up with you. Don't talk about that. He's like, but I can tell you in person. Of course, when you meet her in person, you're not going to talk about that. I don't want to hang out with married men. Straight up, she's a girl's girl. I saw you wearing a wedding ring. Well, that's fair, but no, not married. He's still denying it when he just posted, he was just in this video, and this girl's like, this is the evidence, girls, bring the receipts. Oh god, that's one for the video, but never mind, it's complicated. And she's like, explain yourself. What are you talking about? You can't just message this person without asking the questions. So he's like, no, haha, never mind. I told you it's complicated. Not legally married, but maybe we'll be. Maybe we'll be? What are you saying? That it's up to you? Like, I don't understand. Either way, if you are in a relationship, you shouldn't be trying to hang out with girls. Snap. And then he's just being defensive, being like, why were you going to come courtside with me then? Just curious, but your point is valid. Like, is her point valid or is it not? Why are you being passive aggressive? And she's like, what's your point? You invited my boyfriend and I, and we never came. They ditched him. And he's like, I didn't know you had a boyfriend at the time. So bro was literally hitting on her to go on a date with him. And no, not trying to pull a fast one on you, lol, was just curious. But you said it yourself, you're in a relationship right now, so why are you trying to hang out with me? Well, wasn't trying to date you. What else, bro? But you're right, even if the situation is complicated or unresolved, I shouldn't message you. I'm sorry, maybe I'll explain more one day. So maybe Liz and her had a disagreement, whatever, and he went on to do this to feed his ego. And then he posts this all on a story being like, Do you think it's cheating? Like, it's really not that bad, or I'm just trying to be transparent. And then he posts this quote being like, transparency. You can't be repentant and grow if you can't own your choices. So you're posting it to own your choice. It's a bit redundant at this point, bro. Everyone knows and blames you.